Hello again, everybody. I've been working on a little short Halloween story that I just wrote today, and I'm about to read it to you right now. It's called The Eyeballoon Demon. I hope you enjoy it. During a cloudy Saturday afternoon at the amusement park, my friends and I were enjoying ourselves by going on the rides and eating hot dogs. I like mine with tomato ketchup. When suddenly we had slowly begun to notice that something was wrong. The amusement park we went to, mostly during the weekends after college, was usually very crowded. But the attendants and their children were slowly disappearing. Granted, we had agreed that it may be due to the people who were taking their children back home, but the rate in which people were disappearing was unusually drastic. What I mean by that is the fact that the fun fair had only been open for 4 hours that day, and my friends and I had only been there for only 3 hours when we had noticed the disappearances. My boyfriend especially was also beginning to become concerned about the drastic decrease in the tendency. By the way, I'm openly bi. Considering the fact that he's a policeman in training, his concerns were understandable. So anyway, we took it upon ourselves to put the rest of the rides on hold to investigate the disappearances. My boyfriend, as a police in training, had asked one of the staff members for permission for us to investigate the amusement park, and they allowed it considering that the other staff members were also disappearing too. Thus the situation was becoming a much more serious cause for concern. Especially more concerning was the fact that we'd end up especially more concerning was what we'd end up finding next. During our investigation, we had split up into groups of two. I was with my boyfriend the entire time, while our 6 other friends went around inspecting as much as they could around the fun fair. And what we'd end up finding were none other than the corpses of the missing attendants, scattered across within hidden areas of the amusement park. The sight of it was absolutely ghoulish to the point where I started having an anxiety panic from all the bodies I kept on seeing. Luckily, my boyfriend was there to wrap me in his well-built arms to keep me at ease, which was then followed up by him kissing me on my forehead to assure me that everything was going to be okay. That was until what had happened next would be one of the most terrifying moments of our lives. During our investigation, 2 of our friends, Darren and his girlfriend Ashley, had come across a seemingly friendly but mysterious balloon vendor who had given them what seemed like a rather generic-looking lime green balloon. However, as soon as we had regrouped to report what we had discovered, it happened. The lime green balloon that Ashley was holding was suddenly beginning to wiggle a little bit. It then began to open what looked like a massive eyeball, which one of our other friends, Evan, had rightfully pointed out was not normal. It didn't take long for the one-eyed balloon to wrap their string tail around Ashley's neck to strangle her in front of us. Even my boyfriend was caught off guard by this suddenly horrific occurrence. After strangling Ashley for 18 seconds, the balloon had let go of her only to suddenly open its mouth full of what appeared to be 50 sharp teeth, and then proceeded to bat Ashley's head off, killing her instantly. The one-eyed balloon, or as I call it, the Eyeballoon Demon, had then proceeded to brutally massacre Darren and the rest of our friends until they too were nothing more than bleeding corpses. Luckily, me, Clyde, my boyfriend by the way, and Evan were the only ones who managed to escape from that demonic balloon, though Evan did unfortunately lose his left ring finger. Once we had escaped from the now haunted fun fair, news reports on the internet had gone viral. Eyewitness accounts of some of the other survivors had confirmed that they too were attacked by demonic one-eyed balloons. This experience overall didn't really make much sense in the slightest, but still, it was going to haunt me for probably the rest of my life. I'm sure it'll have taken its toll on Evan as well, considering how he doesn't take things very well due to his autism. Clyde, however, was stopping over at my flat to keep me company. Though he was scared, The events that took place didn't faze him that much, considering what had happened years ago when he lost his mother. But that's another story for some other time. Now the big questions still remain. Where did that horrifying eye balloon demon come from? Who was that mysterious balloon vendor? And most importantly, what did they have to gain from murdering countless lives at the amusement park on that cloudy Saturday afternoon? Well, what do you think? The end. Again, hope you all enjoyed that. Sorry for some of the stuttering and yeah. Have a great day.